before I start this segment, I just have to say that I wish Nancy would stop calling Joshua it, as in it couldn't be in the house, or it didn't go out the back door, or it wasn't found in the front yard. I mean, we could use the child is not in the house, the child didn't go out the back door, but I just do not like the child being referred to as it.
18-month-old Joshua Davis Jr. was last seen by family members inside his home.
Now, police tell us they have expanded their search area, but they have not found any sign of him.
He vanished from his home.
There was 9 people in the house.
Family members are being interviewed by police.
We started searching when there was no signs of the baby. So I ran up the house and everyone started looking, and we called the police about 10 minutes. We realized we had nowhere where we hadn't found them.
We are taking your calls now. Joining me, former APD homicide special investigator, now a renowned polygrapher, Woodrow Tripp. Woody, W.W. Tripp, I want to get a second opinion. I just had Jack Trimarco. I'm sure you guys know each other. He's telling me that you do not polygraph pregnant women. Explain.
We don't, Nancy. And normally, by APA, or American Polygraph Association standards, it's not something that's recommended. It would have to be under absolutely extraordinary circumstances. But no, we don't, as a policy and as a rule. You just got too many things going on there. Certainly, and again, depending upon how pregnant the female is, if it's something that's just started in the first trimester, possibly. But pretty much the standard policy and recommendation is that we do not polygraph pregnant females.
With me is W.W. Tripp. You see him all the time as a polygraph expert on swift justice. Thank you, Woody. You and Jack Trimarco have just cleared something up for me. Lieutenant Pinshorn, at first I didn't believe you. I'm guilty that you couldn't polygraph a pregnant lady because I don't get it. It's not that hard. But I guess...
You're exactly correct. She is 8 months pregnant, which precludes her from taking a polygraph exam. But really, I can't go into specifically of whether they were administered, just that they have been interviewed.
Oh, I see. So, I'm reading between the lines and I'm hearing that not everybody's been polygraphed.
Unfortunately, I can't answer that.
So that sounds like a big fat no. To Cheryl McCollum, crime analyst, director of the Cold Case Squad, Pine Lake PD, author of Cold Case, Pathways to Justice. You know, Cheryl, this is right up your alley. When people won't submit to a polygraph,
right.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I'm not talking about the pregnant mom, because I'm giving her a break. I understand why she didn't do it.
Right. Anybody that was in that house that will not submit to a polygraph is a big old flag. Because here's the deal. Every piece of evidence they've gotten so far has come from that house. Period. In those conditions, that baby could not have survived more than 24 hours. Cadaver dogs have hit on nothing. Somebody in that house knows. The baby didn't walk away. The baby's not in the house. Where's the baby? The tarp is a problem. The bucket is a problem. Mom and Dad, they're a problem.
I went to sleep and all I could hear was my baby crying, calling mommy, calling for mommy. So I just want to know he's okay, that he's still alive, anything.
You know, when they talk about, what she just talked about is a big red flag when people refuse to take a polygraph test, instantly I thought of Cindy, George, and Lee Anthony. They were going to take a polygraph, and then they decided not to take a polygraph. And to me, that was a real big red flag going back, way back when. Because you would have thought that they would have cleared themselves of any association with Kaylee's disappearance and or the information that they were submitting to law enforcement and or when they found Kaylee. So that's still a big, big red flag for me. Another case, but just my feelings about big red flag with people not taking polys.